What's up, everyone? For the past few hours, it feels like a massive portion of the community has been impatiently waiting for a fresh Armory Pass. In fact, within the update that rolled out on Tuesday, it became perfectly evident that the next release features the famous skin contest collections, just as they surfaced in the game's code. But the big question is, how long until this patch? To be honest, we all expected it to arrive last night, but I believe it could drop at any second. As we've all tracked for quite a while, Valve organized a CS2 skin competition with specific themes. The contest was titled A Call to Armory, nodding to the name of the debut CS2 update and the Armory Pass simultaneously. Valve tasked community creators with two new skin collections, one featuring an arabesque aesthetic and the other a tech or spy motif, along with two sticker collections, one themed around fruits and vegetables and the other focused on racing. During this period on the channel, we've been showcasing some of the top skins developed for the contest, and honestly, the community artists are incredibly gifted. This competition officially wrapped up on March 13th, and since then, it's highly probable Valve already has the new collections finalized and ready for the Armory Pass. Since they popped up in the game's code last night, it's a major signal that the update so many are anticipating is right on the horizon. However, this is the final working week at Valve for the month of April, because the entire staff takes their annual trip to Hawaii. So, at the very least, to avoid a rushed launch, they ought to ship the update between today, Wednesday, and Thursday. It would be a total oversight to drop the update and then be unable to patch anything for nearly a month. Therefore, it's vital to leave a few days of buffer just in case critical bugs appear. So, either the update arrives this week, or we'll have to wait until the whole development team returns from their yearly break. Regarding other types of content, like the return of cache, for instance, we don't have any fresh leads on the map's release. We've seen a few likes from the CS2 team on posts asking for the map to come back, but there are no clues in the game's code beyond some materials discovered months ago. It would be logical to assume that Valve has an update ready with more than just a few basic collections in the Armory Pass, because as we've mentioned in previous videos, all the third-person animations are still in the pipeline. There are even animations for a pet system. Any developer would take advantage of these dates to roll all of this out, but we know how Valve functions, and I don't want to promise you something that might not actually materialize. So, at the minimum, we should see the Armory Pass refresh very soon, either before or after their holiday. On the other hand, many of you have asked me which collections might be removed from the Armory Pass. As the entire community suggests, it would make sense for the oldest sticker collection to be swapped out, along with a collection like the Sport or Overpass ones. Otherwise, the pass would be far too cluttered with rewards. So they'll either just pull something without warning, or they'll leave it for a few days despite launching two new collections. All these shifts over the last few weeks, these updates without patch notes, these minor references to future content, they lead us to believe that we should get something exciting in the game this week. So all we can do is wait and see what Valve surprises us with. As always, you will find any game news right here on the channel, so don't forget to subscribe.
Until we meet again!